Okay, so in today's video, I'm going to show you how to easily remove swear words and F-bombs out of the content you created.
New message standing by.
So let's say you filmed something and you slipped up and you said the F word, or a friend or a guest of yours on a piece of footage you created ended up swearing. I'll show you how to remove that easily. And when I say remove, we're cutting the swear word out and replacing it with the famous beep sound. So let's jump into Premiere and I'll show you right now how to do it. It's really simple. Okay, so I got my piece of footage opened here inside Premiere Pro. We're just gonna have a listen to it so we can see where the F words are, and we're gonna go and place some markers to see where they start and end. And then what I'll do is I will unlink the audio from the video so that I can go and cut the audio piece out without cutting the video part as well. So let's give that a listen. Alright, so I woke up today and it really just turned out to be another effing day full of effing problems all day. Okay, so right here just turned out to be another effing. So it looks like it starts here. Effing day. Okay, so that means it's right there. I'll place a marker here, and the word day starts here. And then here, day full of effing problems. Okay, so F starts here. F problem starts here. So I place some markers right here to show where the F word starts and where it ends, where it starts and where it ends. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to unlink the audio from the video. So that now, by getting my razor tool, by pressing C, now I can go and cut the audio portion. If I did not unlink everything, okay, so if I, for example, left everything linked together, and I went with the razor tool to cut the audio, it would be cutting the video portion as well. So I don't want to do that. So what I want to do is unlink the audio from the video. So I press C to select my razor tool and V to select the selection tool to move things around as I need. So with C, I'm going to come right here where the marker is, and it snaps to it right away, so you know you're at the right spot. I can also zoom in right there. I'm going to cut this portion out and this portion out. Same thing for this one here, and at the end right there. Now I'm going to press V to get the selection tool. I'm going to go and select the F word and get rid of it. I'm going to select this F word as well and get rid of it. Now I have two empty spaces here. So what I'm going to do is replace it with the beep sound, which I have in my project folder right here. So I'm going to drag this on the timeline. I'm going to place it about right there. And what I'm going to do is select my razor tool and cut myself a nice little beep sound there. And then by pressing Alt, I can click with the left button, keep holding the Alt button and drag this over. Let go the left mouse button first, and then you have a copy of the first one here. So this one, I'm just going to pop it in there. And this one here, I'm going to zoom in because I think it's a bit longer on this side. So I'm just going to bring my playhead here. And as I mentioned, I'm going to drag this back in and pop it in there. There you go. So now when I listen to it, another day full of problems all day. Okay, so now I've removed the F word. I replaced it with the classic beep sound. But the one thing I don't want is I don't want my mouth to show that I am swearing. So what you can do for that is you can put an emoji or an image on top to kind of cover that, and it kind of adds a bit of a a humoristic touch, if I could put it that way. So I'm gonna get this verified image here, this check mark. I'm gonna drag that over here. So again, I'm going to do a couple of things here. I'm gonna get my razor tool. I'm just gonna cut this right here where I need it. So I don't need it anywhere else really. So I remove that. Now when I come here, so I have one here and I have one there. For this one here, I'm going to select it and I'm going to go to effects control right here. And I'm going to want to scale that down. Make sure that it fits over me. I look completely wasted there. I assure you I'm not. I'm going to put that right there, just like that. So as I'm swearing, day, then I'm going to go and do the same thing here. I'm going to select it because right now the way it was, the video was selected. So if I went to start scaling it down, I'd be scaling back the video. So what I want to do now is make sure I have the image selected. And now I'm going to scale that down. I will move it over. Clearly I'm going to need to scale it down a bit more. My God, I look completely stupid over there. And here we go, just like that. That's about right. Just like that, maybe a little bit over. So now when I'm swearing, another day full of problems all day. So this is how we remove the F word out of videos. There's many other ways, I'm sure, but this is typically the way that I would go about doing it. You would go and just place a marker at the beginning and at the end of the F word. You're gonna go and unlink the audio and the video portion. And then what you're gonna do is go cut the audio out and replace it with the sound that you wanna put there. Just make sure it's fitted for that spot. Pop it in the audio track. And then if you want, you can put an image over your mouth saying the F word if you feel it's necessary. Well, that's the best way to go about it. Nice, clean, simple. And with the image, it kind of adds a bit of humor to the video. So anyways, Cooper out. More content to come shortly. Have yourselves a great day. Cheers.
New message standing by.